How's it going, YouTube? Check out my new flower life pattern. So this video is gonna be, it's a quick one. I'm not gonna explain anything, but it's just these thoughts that come to my head when it comes to spirituality and ascending to other dimensions. I got into this back in 2012, before even the New Age even happened. I got into it like 2010, 2011. Didn't really know what it was until I figured out, hey, there's more people that are awakening too. Uh, this is like 10 years ago, but and there's been stages, different. This whole Black Lives Matter movement, everything. It's actually spiritual ascensions from from our uh, from a different generations. How do you say it? From the energetic plane of the earth. These are just different movements that are calibrating the energies for for all of us. You know, just that's the side that I don't really see a lot of people talk about, or I just haven't been looking. But something that I do see a lot, and it's very popular, is the whole Gen Z with their um, undisclosed mental health issues and their genders, different genders now. Like, what the hell? Bottom line, spiritualists, all of them, but they don't talk about it, and that's what I'm trying to get to. If we were the generation of the Indigos, they're the generation of the Rainbow Children. You know, excuse me. It's not the millennials. They're the millennials, and they're the ones that are starting to get programmed into a different dimension, basically part of the virtual reality. But this newer generation, if you look at their TikToks and all that, they have all these underlining quote unquote mental health issues, and um, they have these gender roles that, I mean, there's so many of them now apparently. And maybe they might sound like they have a valid point. What I'm trying to get to is they're still spiritual beings. They're the rainbow children. Their generation is supposed to bring the vibration from the higher being and present it to everyone. Even though they don't believe it, even if you don't believe it, I believe it. They really are showing those traits. It just happens to be programmed by the people who rule the world, basically, who have the money and could fund their projects like TikToks, and which is the main one really, and Twitch streamers and all that, anime. It's, I mean, spirituality is fading away as we know it. It's still out there. It's still out there, even with the new generation too. But the mass spirituality, that thing is gone. There's people, even the new generation, not even talking about the Bible anymore. There's really is a deficit on spiritual beliefs, on religious beliefs, and just more into a spiritual, energetic, everything flow goes with the flow. Flower life, this and that. There we go. But which is fine. It's just they're all twisted in their fucking heads. The fucking mass media, the puppet players, twisted all this shit in their head. They don't realize that the spirit doesn't have a gender. I didn't know that. The spirit has no gender. All these people that came up with these new fucking pronouns, they're trying to define, I guess, the spirit. Maybe my work could be a good idea, really. But it's unnecessary because then, if as soon as you label something, you're gonna have all these problems that come with it for some reason. Label it, and everything else starts falling down. It's funny how it is. Instead of just being in tune and don't talk about it, I mean, you could just say you're non-binary and that's it. That's really just bottom line. Like, hey, well, I believe I don't have a gender. I mean, if you're a spirit, then you technically don't have a gender. You know, I'm a male, so that's me. But I guess maybe I don't have a gender because I'm spiritual. Well, who knows? But it goes off. Could go off topic easily. But the whole point of the video is the new generation should talk about spirituality more and open it to the mass. Don't just promote incense burning, channeling this and that. Like really talk about it. Like feel it. You know what I mean? Like let it feel you. Don't just do it because it's an aesthetic or because it's pop culture now, which is bullshit. It's supposed to be a voice. It's supposed to like go against the community, the upper mans, the hierarchies, the monarchies, the governments, because it breaks the borders. We could run the show too, but I mean, whatever's. We don't. But well, we'll see what happens. You just gotta keep looking, keep studying, really. See what the next phase is gonna be, right? I mean, who's after the Star Children? I'm not sure. Maybe I should look it up. Peace.